좀 쉬셨어요? 네. 아이고, 또 한 달 동안 가시네요. 어떡해.
김씨 왼쪽.
What could make thousands of people gather at the airport before sunrise? It wasn't a concert, and it wasn't an award show. They were all waiting for just one person, Jimin. The moment he appeared, the entire airport erupted with cheers. Phones went up, fans screamed his name, and the atmosphere became absolutely electric. But what did Jimin do that made everyone even more emotional? Stay until the end, because this airport moment proves once again why Jimin's impact on ARMY is simply unmatched. As Jimin slowly walked through the airport, he never seemed rushed, even with thousands of eyes focused on him. Dressed in a simple yet effortlessly stylish outfit, he greeted fans with his signature warm smile. That one smile was enough to send the crowd into another wave of excitement. For many ARMYs, seeing Jimin in person is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and every second of this moment felt incredibly special. Security staff carefully guided him through the packed terminal, but Jimin still tried to acknowledge the fans around him. He gave small waves, bowed politely, and occasionally looked around to make sure he could greet as many people as possible. Those simple gestures may seem small, but they are exactly why so many people admire him. Jimin has always been known for making fans feel appreciated, no matter how busy his schedule is. The atmosphere at the airport became unforgettable. People held up their phones, trying to capture even a few seconds of his appearance. Some fans couldn't stop smiling, while others became emotional because they finally got the chance to see him with their own eyes. It wasn't just excitement, it was a reminder of the powerful connection between Jimin and ARMY. What makes moments like this even more incredible is that Jimin didn't need a stage, special lighting, or a microphone to captivate everyone around him. Simply walking through the airport was enough to create headlines and attract enormous attention. His presence alone has a way of turning an ordinary day into something unforgettable. As he continued toward the departure gate, the cheers never seemed to fade. Fans kept calling his name, hoping for one more wave or one last glance before he disappeared from sight. And just when it seemed like he was about to leave, Jimin turned back once again and gave another gentle wave to the crowd. That single gesture made the entire airport erupt with excitement all over again. Moments like these are the reason why Jimin remains one of the most beloved idols in the world. No matter where he goes, his kindness, charm, and genuine appreciation for his fans leave a lasting impression. And for the thousands of ARMYs who witnessed this departure, it became another unforgettable memory that they will cherish forever. As Jimin finally reached the departure area, many people thought the moment was over. But for the fans gathered there, every second still felt precious. Even from a distance, they continued waving and calling his name, hoping to catch one final glimpse before he disappeared behind the gates. What made this scene so special wasn't just the size of the crowd, it was the emotion in the air. People from different countries, different ages, and different backgrounds had come together for one reason: to support Jimin. Some had traveled for hours just to spend a few minutes at the airport. Others had been waiting since early morning, patiently standing with cameras and banners in their hands. As he prepared to leave, Jimin once again showed the warmth that fans always talk about. He slowed down for a moment, looked toward the crowd, and gave another soft smile. It wasn't a grand performance or a planned event, but somehow it became one of the most memorable moments of the day. That simple smile immediately caused another wave of excitement among ARMYs. Many fans later shared that seeing Jimin in person felt different from watching him on a screen. They described his presence as calm, gentle, and incredibly warm. even in a busy airport surrounded by security and cameras, he still managed to make people feel noticed and appreciated. This is something that has followed Jimin throughout his entire career. Whether he is performing on stage in front of thousands of people, or simply walking through an airport, he has a unique ability to create meaningful moments. His sincerity and kindness have become a huge part of why so many people admire him. As the distance between Jimin and the crowd grew, the cheers slowly turned into heartfelt goodbyes. Fans waved one last time, wishing him a safe trip and hoping to see him again soon. Some were smiling from ear to ear, while others became emotional because the brief encounter had meant so much to them. And even after Jimin was no longer visible, the excitement didn't disappear. Social media quickly filled with videos, photos, and stories from fans who had witnessed the incredible scene. Clips of his waves and smiles spread everywhere, and people around the world began talking about the airport moment. For many, it was another reminder of Jimin's incredible impact. He doesn't need to say much, or do anything extraordinary. Simply being himself, kind, humble, and genuine, is enough to bring thousands of people together and create unforgettable memories. The airport slowly returned to normal, but for ARMYs, this was far from an ordinary day. It became another beautiful chapter in the long story between Jimin and his fans, a story filled with support, admiration, and countless unforgettable moments.